Word, Module 10, Skills Review, Building Forms. Go ahead and open 10-2, and the first thing you'll do is change the paper size. So click Layout, and then choose Size. And right now it's at A5, and you want the regular size, standard size, 8.5 by 11 letter. So go ahead and select that. And then the next thing we'll do is select the table. So click the table handle, select the entire table, and then choose on Table Tools, Design and Layout, click Layout, and we're going to convert from a table to text. And then what we want to have in between each of the separated columns is in Other, an asterisk, and then click OK. So in between where the columns would have been separated, you have an asterisk. The next section is in tabs, and we want to change this. I can show you it's set in tabs, and what we're going to do is put this in a table. So select from instructor name all the way to afternoon, and in insert you're going to change it with table from convert text to table. And because of the extra tabs that were in there, it's automatically going to set it for 4 columns. So go ahead and click OK. And then we're going to make a few changes in here. The first thing we're going to do is combine the instructor picture with the blank one on it. So hold and drag, and then you'll choose Layout and merge cells, and do the same thing on the next side. Merge cells. And then we'll do the same thing below it. And you can also press F4 or click this button right up here, which is the repeat key, or also Control Y is also repeat. Then we'll come down to afternoon and we'll press Tab. It gives us another complete row that's separated into 4 columns, which is fine. And then I'm going to press Tab one more time to get another one. This is where comments is going to go, and I want to combine these 3, so I'm going to select the 3 on the right and choose Merge Cells. And so we just need to add comments here. At this point, you'll save that as ILINT_course request form.dotx, which is your as a template. The next thing we're going to do is, if you do not have your developer tab still in your ribbon, you would go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon, and then over here make sure that Developer is checked off, and then OK, so that you have the Developer tab active. And then we'll click Developer tab. Make sure design mode is on. Right now it's not, so you'll click it and you can see that it's grayed, so it is active now. And for the column on the right side of instructor name, we're going to add rich text content control, so click that. And then we'll go into properties, and for the title it'll be full name. And then OK. And then again, between the 2 tags with full name, select, and you're going to type the instructor's full name in between the 2 tags. And then go ahead and select what you just typed, and we'll go back to the Home tab, and we'll go into the font, change the size to 14. And we'll put bold, and then for the font color, it'll be bright green accent 5. Bright green accent 5. Next, click to the right of Department and go back to the Developer tab, and this time we're going to select Plain Text Content Control. And then for Properties, the title will be Department. And then for style, select the down arrow and choose intense emphasis, and then OK. Next, click to the right of date, and this time we are going to choose the date picker content control, and then we'll go into properties, and the title will be date, and for the date we'll be selecting month, day, year, and then go ahead and click OK, and we're going to type a little phrase in here. So between the two date tags you have a little message to type, and then we're going to click in the blank cell below picture, so instructor picture, you're going to click in the blank space, and you're going to insert a picture control content. And then scroll down, and you're going to select the entire row underneath course name, course number, and morning and afternoon, and you're going to insert a repeating section. So with the row selected, click repeating section content control, and then for right now you'll turn design mode off. Then we'll turn design mode back on, and we're going to insert a checkbox in the morning section, so click below morning and then click your checkbox, and then we'll click the properties, and we're not going to do a title, but we are going to select a style, and this style will be heading 2. And then we're going to go into the character, check the symbol, so go ahead and choose change. So instead of a traditional X, you'll select wingdings from your font group, and in the character code you'll type 251, and you'll get the wingdings font X style, so it's a stylized X, and then you'll click OK. And OK, and then you'll select it. You can click those 3 dots and choose copy, and then click it in afternoon and paste. So later on, when we're actually filling out this form, if you were to select it, in the previous assignment it was a check, in this one it'll be the stylized X. You won't see it now when you click it, but if you were to select either morning or afternoon, you'd get that stylized X. So for now, click File, New, and we'll choose Blank Document, and you'll go into Insert, Smartart, and in this one we're choosing the basic block list, which is this one right here. Go ahead and click OK. And then the first one selected at the top on the left, hold Shift and select the second one. And we want to delete both of those, so you can right click and delete. So instead of having 5, we're going to have 2, so you can just cut them. So now you have just the 3 of them instead of 5. So I forgot to type the first line at the beginning of this, so what I need to do is hold Control and press Home, and then press Enter. So I give myself the room at the top. So I'm clicking in here, Control Home, and Enter. So now I can type up here the sentence that I forgot to type. I'll select the Smartart again and go to Smartart format, and we're going to change the Smartart color, so that is in design, and change color, and they would like the colorful range accent 4 to 5. And I think it's this one. Yep, color range accent color 4 to 5. And then we'll go to the shape outline. So I'll click Format, Shape Outline, and we'll choose the weight of it 2 1/4. And I need to select all of them, so I didn't, so I'll just press F4 to repeat it, and the same thing on this one. up in the title so that nothing is selected. Do your Control A, which selects everything. And then we'll go to Insert and put it into our Quick Parts, our Quick Gallery, and choose Save Selection to Quick Parts. And this is going to be called Course List. And OK. And then we'll go back to our template. Click in the cell underneath Past Courses. This is where the Smartart is going to go. Make sure you click the Developer tab and make sure Design Mode is off. So click it so that it's off. And then you'll go to Insert into your Quick Parts and you'll select your course list, and it's going to be huge, don't worry. So select it and select the border. And then we'll go to Format, Smartart Format, and we're going to go to Size. And the size will be height of 1.3, and then I'm going to press Tab, and the width is 3, and Enter. So it fills nicely into the shape. Next, we're going to create an Add drop-down content control. So we're going to click below Course Name, and we'll go into Developer, and we're going to select the combo box. So go ahead and click that, and then we'll go to Properties, and the name of this is Course Name. And then we're going to add a list that we're going to have, so I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'll pause. So once you click Add, you'll be typing blogging for business, and then Enter, and you'll add another one, networking, add another one, social media and marketing, and then planning. And then you realize planning should be event planning. So what you can do is go to modify and then just add event in front of planning, and OK. So make sure that you have no spelling errors, everything looks good. You could modify if you need to. Otherwise, go ahead and click OK. And then you'll have your drop-down list to fill in your form. So we'll go into course number, and we'll also create a drop-down list, but this one won't be a combo, it'll be just a drop-down list. And in here, go to Properties. The title for this one is Course Number, and then you'll go to Add, and 100, Enter, Enter again for Add, 150, and 200, and 220, and one more, 300. And okay, so you should have 100, 150, 200, 220, and 300. And okay. To the right of Office Local, we're going to put in a Legacy Tools control. So you're in that cell, and up at the top you have your Legacy Tools. And for this one, we're going to select Text Form Field. And then if you double click it, you'll get the dialog box to fill out. So the first thing that you'll do is change the type to number. And for the maximum, it'll be 4. And the default number will be a sample 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go to, and then you can click OK. And then we're going to do one more, the same thing, Legacy Tools, to the right of Comments. And again, it's a Legacy Tools. And this one will be text form again. And then double click it to activate the options, your dialog box. And in this one, just specify that the text should be uppercase. So choose uppercase, and then we're going to add a help statement. So you'll type your message here, provide additional details if necessary, and then OK. It's text format OK. And then we just have a little bit left to do, but I'll do it on the next video. Thank you.